Hello students, welcome to our online class today. This is hemodialysis topic in the class 10th and it is created by me, that is Ruqayya Madam. I am gold medalist in MSc Microbiology. Now let's begin with the topic hemodialysis. Now what we call to the hemodialysis? Actually the hemodialysis is considered to be the artificial kidney. We all know that kidney is what? Kidney used to purify our blood by removing the extra and wastage liquid from our body. Now, these kidneys are vital organs for our survival. Several factors like infection, injury, or restricted blood flow to kidneys reduce the activities of kidneys. This is the explanation of this point is that there are many several factors which cause the reduction work of the kidney. Means in that condition our kidney is not able to work properly, due to which what happened, this leads to the accumulation of poisonous waste in the body, which can even lead to death. What happened that if our body is not able to remove out the liquid wastage from our body, then what happened that whatever the poisonous waste is present in our body, it started accumulating, and in that condition what is the adverse condition can be occur, it can be lead to the death. So in that condition, means such kind of condition name is kidney failure. An artificial kidney can be used. It means if a condition appears in which the kidney is not able to work properly and the condition is so much worse that the patient's kidney is become fail. So in that condition we used artificial kidney. Okay, and artificial kidney is a device to remove nitrogenous waste nitrogenous waste products from the blood through dialysis. What happened? Actually, the complete definition of artificial kidney is what? Means the hemodialysis definition is what? Is basically a device. Okay? In which what we used to do, our body used to remove the nitrogenous waste from our body. So if our kidney is not able to remove out the nitrogenous waste, so in that condition the artificial device, that is artificial kidney, used to remove out the nitrogenous waste products from the blood through dialysis. The artificial kidneys contain a number of tubes with a semi-permeable line suspended in a tank filled with dialyzing fluid. What happens here in the right hand, you can see a patient is sleeping on the bed, and there are two wires are coming out from his wire. We can say, sorry, not wire, it is a tube which is coming out from the body of the patient. So in this hemodialysis device, there is a semi-permeable lining in which a suspended tank has been filled with a dialysing fluid. Its peak is here like this. Okay, this is the tank which consists of dialysing fluid. Okay, here is the dialysing fluid, in which this fluid has the same osmotic pressure as blood, except that it is devoid of nitrogenous waste. See, this dialysing fluid consists of the same osmotic pressure as same as our blood, due to which what happened, the nitrogenous waste from the blood of the patient is transferred to the dialysing fluid, which having the same osmotic pressure of the patient, of the blood. Now what is the working of this hemodialysis? The patient's blood is passed through these tubes. See, there are several steps in which the complete process takes place. The first step is that the patient is lying on the bed, okay, and then the patient blood has been taken out. So the patient blood from here, you can see the patient blood I am changing the pointer so it can be more easily to you. Okay, here is the 1 second, I am just changing it, laser pointer. Okay, Here you can see this is the tubes which is coming out from the patient's body. Now from here the blood has been taken out from the patient body. During this passage the waste products from the blood pass into the dialysing fluid by diffusion. Here from this tube the blood has been taken from the patient and then the pump used to put it into the dialysing fluid tubes like this. Okay, and when the blood is passed through these tubes, it the nitrogenous waste from the body of the patient is transferred into the dialysing fluid. Okay, so what happened, the purified blood is pumped back into the patient. Now from here and then here, like this zigzag, the purified blood is coming out from the device and inserted and back to the patient. It is just similar to the function of the kidney, but it is different since there is no reabsorption involved. Just like kidney also, we have many tubes, okay, renal tubes, through which the blood used to be flow. But in what happened, that when the blood is flowed from there, the reabsorption has been taken of the nutrients. By whom? By the renal tubules. But such type of reabsorption is not found in these tubes. Okay, so what happened, if consider there is some if the blood consists of many nutrients also, it also coming out with the dialysing fluid. If it has the less osmotic pressure, means in order to maintain the osmotic pressure, the blood has been blood along with the nitrogenous waste and some nutrients coming out from the patient's body. So normally in a healthy adult, the initial filtrate in the kidney is about 180 liter daily. Means if you will see that each healthy adult consists of the filtrate, means the liquid, we can say, okay, the liquid which is coming out from the kidney, which is already filtered by the kidney, and the whatever the filtrate has been remained, it is 180 liter per day. But however, the volume actually excreted only a liter or 2 a day, because the remaining filtrate is reabsorbed in the kidney tubules. Means such question can be arised in the examination, that our body used to remove out the filtrate up to 180 liter per day. So why we only excrete out 1 or 2 liter per day? So this is the main answer of that question. The question answer is that the healthy adult definitely have the initial filtrate of the kidney is about 180 liter per day. But our renal tubules have the reabsorption power, due to which it used to reabsorb most of the nutrients along with the water, and that is why the only 1 liter or a 2 liter of any healthy person's urine used to coming out from his body. So the patient whose kidney has been failed and he or she is not able to excrete out the urine in proper way, okay, so in that condition this hemodialysis process has been takes place. Okay, now I hope this is satisfactorily given a good explanation of it. So thank you everyone, we will meet in the next video. Goodbye.